Today I'm going to show you guys how to fix a hole in your plastic tub. This is going to apply mostly to these direct drive washers because this is not a common failure, but when you do get a hole in the tub, which is a really rare thing. This washer I haven't touched one bit. We're going to start from scratch and I'm going to show you how to get to the plastic part. You have to repair it from the inside, so we have to take the tub out. I'll show you it's pretty easy. Your washer might vary a little bit, so just use these instructions as a guide. All right, so if you have a direct drive washer, this is how you take the cabinet off. As you can see, this one is farm fresh. So the next step is we're gonna remove the agitator and then we're gonna remove this plastic cover. Now the agitator is gonna come off with a 7/16 bolt and this one's just gonna come off with these little snap pieces. We're just gonna give it a little push and a pull and remove them around the perimeter. Once you have the bolt off, just get underneath it, pull the agitator right out. Next thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to remove this little plastic clip and this little C-clamp, and you can just kind of give it a little pull. The next thing we have to do is we have to remove this tub nut. You do need a special wrench for that. I'll show you what it looks like. This is the direct drive tub wrench. I do sell these on my website. I'll put a link in the description. So you want to line it up like this, and you will need a hammer because you are going to have to tap this to loosen it up. Once you remove that nut, you could just give the tub a little crack it free. So now that the tub is out, you can see the hole. This, under normal circumstances, we probably wouldn't repair. Often you'll find that it's just like a little hairline crack, but I'm going to show you everything that you need to get this job done. This is everything you need to do this job. This is a washing machine tub nut wrench. This fits probably 75% of the washing machines on the market. Most Whirlpools, Maytags, GEs, you get a tube of this gasket maker, a piece of mesh that's going to be about a foot long or so, and a little bit of sandpaper so you could scuff up the tub before you glue it. Again, you could buy this entire kit on my website, lorrainefurniture.com/kits, and look for the washing machine plastic tub repair kit. Okay, back to this. Now that we have the tub out, the trick is that we have to get really clean, and you might go through a few towels in that process. It has to be squeaky clean, especially right where you're going to put the glue. Now, of course, this is a great time to clean the entirety of your tub, but for the sake of this video, so I don't take too long, I'm going to get right to it. So now that it's clean, we're going to hit it with the emery cloth. And you want to sand until it starts to turn a little bit of a hazy white color. And on this particular mesh, there's kind of a gluey side and a not so gluey side. We're going to put the gluey side down. We have like a little bit of adhesion here. And then we're going to take this gasket maker and we're going to apply a very liberal amount. And then with some gloves or a spatula, just start smoothing it. And you want to cover your entire mesh and then some. You could either add more or less, depending on the situation that you're in. And again, guys, if it's just a crack, you don't necessarily have to get this big time with it. This one's a hole, so we have to do a lot of like building up and stuff. You're going to want to grab another mesh, and you could either put it across or at an angle, or quite frankly, you could even go right on top of it. And then we're gonna put some more gasket maker and just smear it in. Now guys, definitely open a window when you're doing this repair. It's stinky, this gasket maker. This gasket stuff is going to create the seal. The mesh is gonna hold it all together. Now the only other thing that I wanna do is I wanna go on the underside of the tub and I wanna put just a small layer there. All of our repair is here. The underside's just gonna kind of fill in the void, so to speak. Hopefully make it an eternity repair. So as you can see, a lot of this gasket material has already penetrated through. So I'm just gonna smear it, get it to glue on the outside too. Like I said, this part of your repair isn't gonna help you. There's too much water pressure. So now we're gonna go back and look. I still like our repair. Everything looks good. Let this dry for 15 minutes and then we'll water test it. Okay, so before we put it back together, we're gonna wait until this is kind of tacky. It's like pretty dry at this point. What we're gonna do is we're gonna water test it. Let's give it a shot here and see what happens. All right, as you can see, it's all filled up. What we want to do is we want to wait about 5 minutes and make sure that we do in fact have no leaks. You give it a little touch with your hand to make sure that there's no water coming out. And there you go. You have a successful repair. Like I said, this repair doesn't fit for all machines. I can't stress enough that this technically isn't an appropriate repair. Like no service guy, no professional service guy is going to offer to do this type of repair for you. This is one of those situations. Everything is great on your washer. Just have a small tub crack and you want to fix it and get a couple more years out of it. And you're willing to run the risk of it leaking again. So if this washer is already in your basement near a floor drain, then this would be an acceptable amount of risk. Would I do this repair if your washer was on a third floor with no laundry pan? I don't think I would. Sometimes the parts are just no longer available. Like you cannot get this outer tub anymore. And sometimes you could just get away with getting a little patch and giving yourself another 5-10 more years out of your otherwise good washing machines. Again, if you're in a pinch and you need to fix it, you could buy the kit. We'll have something available on our website, LorraineFurniture.com/kits. It'll be the gasket material, a little bit of mesh tape, the tub wrench. That's basically everything you need, minus maybe a pair of scissors and some basic hand tools to complete this repair. And hopefully it works out for you. Otherwise, it wasn't a really big risk. Thanks for watching.